Today we are taking you on an epic adventure for vegan ramen. That's right, I said it. Could such a thing exist? Will it be delicious? I'm not sure. We're taking you to a tiny, tiny place that is in fact so far away from civilization that we had to record the introduction in this area because it has lighting. We actually have a really cool menu to choose from. Now I got, which online I've read is the best one, rich taste brown rice yeast ramen. And it's apparently vegan, but not OV. And Simon went for the miso one, which is OV, and then he added the extra soy char siu meat on top. And we ordered some gyozas as well as some sweet and hot soy meat chicken bits.
Now there's one thing that's very mandatory when you come to this place, and that is bring your own little sweat cloth because there's no air conditioning here and you're just gonna be pouring with sweat like I am. It's really hot. Or you could be like Martina and have your little fan attached to your phone. Your phone's gonna die really soon though.
Oh well, I don't need a phone, I'm with my ducky.
Yeah, quality time.
How will I get back on the subway? Never mind.
So these are gyozas here made with soy meat instead. Never had anything like this before. This is really well seasoned. These are vegetarian, really? It doesn't have like the hard texture of a meat. It tastes like a lot softer meat, but it's still really flavorful and nicely done. I'm impressed. So for those of you that want to know what it's like being tall in Japan, here's something that you have to get used to. If it's going to be floor seating, most of the time my legs cannot fit underneath here because I wind up lifting over the table. So you're just going to sit awkwardly in corners like I am.
I'm going in for the first taste of the dragon ramen. This is made with brown rice yeast. There's no animal, anything inside of this. That is great. Oh wow. You can't even pinpoint all the flavors that you're tasting. That's a great broth. The noodles are not made with any eggs as well. Every ramen shop has its own unique noodle that they work with. This tastes like a totally normal noodle, and the broth is just really surprising. It's got that creaminess of like a rice, cabbagey. It's got a nice like oily taste to it, but it's obviously like a healthy oil. You can tell by the color. It's still salty, but it's also sweet at the same time. It's just a delicious ramen.
This has the oiliness that I'm expecting out of like a ramen, my kind of ramen that is. It's got a good savoriness to it as well. It's not just overwhelmingly sweet because a lot of bean stuff could just be sweet, but no, this has a nice bite to it. I'm gonna stick with this one.
But I ordered that one.
This is so good. Let me just say, I was very skeptical before I came here. I was actually worried that this would be a video that would shoot and not be able to publish because I didn't like it. But I actually really like this, and I really want to publish and share this because this is really nice ramen. We've shot at some restaurants before that we didn't like, and so we just deleted the footage. And this right here was like a 50-50 chance. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this.
So one thing that's really cool is he has a very specific and very clear menu on the board, marking if it's vegetarian or if it's vegan or if it's OV or even if it's halal. I didn't actually know. I'm like, what's OV? It turns out he has the Buddhist code of not using 5 of the major pungent roots, which is kind of like garlic or leeks or onions. We saw some onions in our dipping sauce for our gyoza, and so that was clearly marked as just V. So there's all these different things that you can read. It's also written in Japanese, English, and Korean, and Mandarin. So it's like you have all these options to figure out what is best for suiting you.
Let me try this char siu meat here. We actually seasoned this meat as well. It's not half bad. It's not my favorite ramen in the world, but this is really surprisingly great.
It is a very gentle miso soup. Some people like it and some people just hate it because a lot of places make their miso really strong. So when you eat it, it just tastes like miso, salty or sweet, whatever they've chosen. This one is very, very gentle. It has like a very light leftover miso taste. It doesn't have like an overwhelming flavor to it. And the char siu soy meat has a kind of like a lemongrass flavor to it. I came prepared with pigtail hair. That way I don't have to tie my hair back.
Girl, we gotta talk about it. You can't just finish them all. Girl, we got 2 left.
Oh, it
Talk
came
about it.
this
Talk
way.
about it. Talk about it.
Wow, this is great. You didn't want this, right, Simon?
Well, Carl,
I'll just eat all of it.
I gotta have some more too.
Sweet and hot bleak salted chicken bits, and wow, it's on the snack menu, but accompanying it with the ramen is quite nice because the miso is quite sweet and light, and when you have this really salty, a little bit spicy, like it's not big spicy, it's like a tiny bit. I absolutely would have thought this was meat. I know that not all vegans and vegetarians are into that, like some people don't want their stuff to taste or like look like meat, but I mean, this is really good. If you're coming here with your friends who are meat eaters, you can easily order this for them and they can have a completely enjoyable time, even if they're like not into noodles and carbs and stuff like that. Wow, this is great. You didn't want this, right, Simon?
Well, Carl,
I'll just eat all of
I
it.
gotta have some more too.
I'll just take this little tiny wedge.
Girl, you left me 2 pieces.
I'm about to leave you 1 piece. What can you do about it? What are you gonna...
People usually get mad at me in the videos for eating all this stuff, but I want people to see.
Martina's
the other
like,
side
take
of the
back
coin
the
also.
night.
I want other
I'm
people to
tired
know
of
that
having
Martina does
Simon.
the same thing to me too.
Once in a while is all I'm saying. Oh, Simon. Hey, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Whose sweat cloth is that?
This is yours because I lost mine.
So you rubbed your sweat cloth on your face, and then you lost it somewhere, and now you're using mine. I'm about to leave you 1 piece. What you can do about it?
Do you want it back?
Eat? No.
I should have got you. I should have got you.
This entire restaurant fits about 7 people. That's it. You can just jam all of us in, and you have the chef who's just passionate about making the food that he wants to make, and he's doing a great job. I think that we should have ordered at least 10 more of those soy meat sauteed with sweet and hot leek salt.
So I'm really thrilled because I actually found my sweat rag because Martina's is kind of soaked and in need of maintenance. So I have a nice little dry rag
thanks a lot
myself
for
now.
that. Mine's disgusting.
Hey, this place was actually surprisingly really good. If you're looking for the ramen that you're used to, this isn't going to taste like it, but this is still really good ramen. And if you're coming here with like vegetarian friends, or even if you're vegetarian and you want to bring your meat eating friends with you, I'm sure everybody here will find something that they're satisfied with. If you want to find directions to this place, we've listed them in our blog post, so make sure you click on the link below and you can come here as well. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but it's definitely worth the journey. Shabuzen. Well, I think I might need to get a 3rd sweat rag. It is disgustingly hot today.
Oh, Ducky.
I'm just gonna rub my face on your body.
No,
Come here, girl.
please don't.
Come here, girl. Why don't you just,
Please don't do
just
that.
leave me on camera? Oh.